Hello there. Have you ever had the feeling that you were going to be at a certain level or in a particular job or doing something specific in your future? So many folks I speak to say, I never thought I would be here, and yet somehow I feel at home. Or I never knew this is where I would go, and yet all my life I've known that there was something different, something that was broader or bigger or more expansive than where I was that I was going to get to. I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't have the details, but I just had a sense that I was being called to something different, something bigger, something greater, where I could do more of what I love to do, where I could have more of the impact I want to have, where I could be everything I wanted to become. Trust that when we're put into transition, frequently we go into panic, we go into fear, we go into confusion. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what's happening. I'm just lost. When we stop, take a deep breath and stop. When we have a moment to catch up with ourselves, so frequently we discover you knew this was coming on some level. On some level, things weren't feeling right for a while. On some level, there was a realization that things needed to be different. And here you are. In the midst of that, take a look at how you see yourself, how you saw yourself. What was your vision when you were 18? What was your vision when you were 25 or 30? Where did you see yourself growing? Where did you see yourself expanding and becoming so much more of who you were? When you sit back into that, you may discover that you've always had an inkling as to where you wanted to go and what you wanted to do, that you've always had a sense that it was different or more than, even in the same industry perhaps, but more than what you're doing. How big you make that, how much you make that, how much you're willing to risk is all up to you. But if you were to sit back and take a look, you probably knew at some level that things were working or they weren't. You knew at some level that you needed to make some inner changes and maybe didn't know how to do that you needed to reconnect with your values that you may have lost in the struggle of making it, in the struggle of succeeding, in the struggle of expanding. You may have gotten lost. You may have lost touch with your values, with who you are, with what motivates you, which feeds you. Transition is a really great time to stop and look back at what you envisioned, what you imagined, and what you called for. It's your time to really begin to recreate and create that part of you that may have been lost, to create that position, that job, that project, whatever that is, that calls you to go to the next level. It's a great practice, taking time to stop, to catch up with yourself. And how much are you truly living who you are, what your values are, and what you believe you came here to do? Have a great day.